Hey, howdy ho, it's your host, Ethan and Unkempt. Back with another podcast episode. We got our Christmas special today, even though
Oh,
Christmas is in 5 days.
it's a holly jolly time.
So, I got some Madden going on in the background. Nothing too crazy, just wanting to make a video because YouTube Shorts ain't cutting it.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been posting slop for the
Pyro
past couple
Live.
days. I ran out of shit posts to post, so I threw together these mutants in Splice editor on my phone.
They're just like bioweapons.
Yeah, literal Resident Evil villains.
Yeah. Started playing Resident Evil 8. I think that's probably going to be one of the main topics of this episode.
Yeah, I actually came back to play through Resident Evil 8 again because I
Has
got interested in it.
Degenerate platinumed it.
Yeah, I platinumed it. Like, it took me a year to do it, all things considered, but you know, I still did it. Still beat the
I
game,
suffered.
only using 4 heals.
I beat
Still,
the game only with the
I double,
lightsaber.
I double S ranked every mercenaries level, and I triple S ranked some of them.
Yeah,
So just better.
how do you even do that?
You gotta. It's all about the combo. You gotta kill every single enemy. You gotta be fast,
Yeah,
and you
they hit
have
all
to.
headshots.
Not all headshots. You just have to string together a combo. So like, you'll go on like basically like a Devil May Cry, like sexy stylish points basically, or whatever they're called.
So like, remember how in like RE4 it was like explosions would give you like extra points and stuff like that.
It's a lot different than Resident Evil 4, actually.
Really?
Yeah. The DLC made it a little bit more, because you can, like, select your character. You can play
Yeah, you can
as
play as Chris.
Heisenberg.
You can
You
play
can
as
play as
Heisenberg?
Chris. Yeah, you can play as Lady Dimitrescu. I actually really like playing as Lady Dimitrescu.
Ah, Big
Heisenberg
Booba.
feels a
Ah,
little
yes.
underpowered, but you can throw chairs at people as Lady Dimitrescu. You can throw chairs. It's one of your abilities.
I'm thinking about starting to speedrun the game, but like not professionally, just as
I sped run
something
it at
to
a
do.
certain point in time. It was very unprofessional, but I
Mm.
think my quickest time was like 3 hours. Definitely
That's.
nowhere near world record
I mean,
time, but you know.
I'm at I think 52 right now, coming out of Lady Dimitrescu, just getting the like second part to the key. Probably gonna do what doll in like half an hour max.
Yeah,
I did it.
the doll
I did it what
section.
in like 20 minutes on my regular run because I watched him despawn.
Yeah, we watched the fetus baby despawn in front of our eyes. It was like Far Cry 3 when
Far Cry 3 when
a
you're playing
bear.
poker, they
Yeah.
don't expect you to just turn around. Whole table's clear, gone, little ghost. Did you see the
Um,
I don't know, RE8? Hey, it's so much worse than RE7.
it's not a good game. I have no idea why I
I
played
story
this game for so long.
story and like all the one-liners is bad. I
It
like some of the voice
ruins the
acting.
story. Voice acting is. I mean, well, Heisenberg is fun, and
Heisenberg's
Dimitrescu
fun. Lady
is actually
Dimitrescu has some
pretty cool.
interesting lines.
Yeah, and Ethan, I want to strangle him every time he speaks.
I
So
caught a
you
big
know,
one.
come up with a big one. What are
That
you saying?
like why? You just picked up
This
a
is
boat with a crane. You're not Leon.
It feels like I'm watching like a modern Marvel movie. Like I feel like Captain Marvel is about to come down from the sky and talk about how much she loves her vagina, and then
Oh,
blast me to death.
okay. I wasn't expecting modern Marvel to get in this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's. I feel like a lot of like modern media has Marvel syndrome, where every character has to say a corny one-liner every 30 seconds, and
Or it just
everything has to
has
be a
really
joke.
shitty CGI.
Yeah, Marvel is just like decreased in quality like steadily. Like Doctor Strange, too. It felt like I was
I
watching
liked
like
Multiverse of Madness. That movie was fire.
it was a little corny, but the
It was a little
CGI at
corny,
times
but
it felt like they hired a guy from Fiverr to do it.
I they had really bad CGI, but they also had some really good CGI. Like
Yeah, I
like
liked
the
the
whole
scene
part
where
where they were
the
going through
guy
the
gets their head
dimensions.
exploded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I when they were going through like the multiverses, that was really cool edits.
yeah.
I don't
And
know.
then you get to the part where there's evil Doctor Strange, and it's just like
Ole
Bollywood,
mole, he's
like
like
over the top,
he's a
terrible
zombie.
CGI.
He's a zombie.
A zombie.
I I don't know. Last good like really good Marvel movie that I watched was Guardians 3,
I didn't
and
watch that.
I did, and hole mole, he says the fuck word. It's
Yeah,
like
he says the F word.
he says the fuck
So
word.
hazy, so hazy.
This is like literally groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking technology.
Yeah. We had Chris Pratt. We had Mario say the F word.
Like, I watched the Marvel movie and I actually thought it was pretty good.
The Mario movie, you mean?
Mario movie, yeah. I
I
loved that movie.
haven't watched it yet. The last movie that I fully sat down and watched was 2016 Suicide Squad.
You
Which
watched that too? I out of morbid curiosity, I watched that the other day, and it was
I
just
it wasn't that bad.
it was better than I remembered it, but it was
Like I mean, it was cheesy, but I actually
not bad, guys. It's
weirdly
probably go.
I really like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I think it really
And
fits,
I
and
don't know if
also I
Will
like
Smith
Will.
is like
No, I liked Will Smith as Deadshot.
Will Smith is just corny.
Yeah, but like he's also weirdly really good at playing the role. He's like
Eh.
he brought his iRobot character into Suicide Squad.
I actually kind of liked iRobot,
Never
but
watched it.
it's okay.
Mm.
It's literally just Cyberpunk 2077.
Shut up.
That game is terrible.
I tried to play it. It's so boring. Like
I
it,
I was like falling asleep, and I don't understand the character building. It's
like
stupid.
I did like the whole bandit storyline too. I was like, well, it could maybe be like Borderlands. No, you spend like 45 minutes in the desert, and you just literally just hack a radio tower, and then go straight into the city. It's like, what was the point?
I don't like it. It's not good. It's
No,
kind of silly.
and all the jokes are just really bad. A lot of games share the same, like syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like
Come on.
recent releases I've heard haven't been the best.
Yeah, everything kind of sucks. Like fat, wet, slimy, stinky donkey balls. Like I don't like
Like
what's going on, you know?
I don't know. I've heard what was it? What was it? The day before or something like that. The
Literal asset flip. It's just an asset flip.
it literally
It's it's
you mixed Dying Light and The Division
no,
together.
not even the literally just The Last of Us but open world. And it's
Don't
not
don't say like say
it's
at
The
least Last
Last
of
of
Us
Us.
Part
It's
2.
The Last of Us
Say
it's The
Last of Us
Last of Us
Part
combat.
2.
Okay, listen, I love The Last of Us, 10 out of 10 game, love the story, but the gameplay is so bare bones.
It really is. Trying to sneak behind clickers is the worst experience I think I've almost ever had in
So
gaming.
boring. I think I'd rather watch Abby and Owen have sex again
Oh,
instead of having to
no.
do stealth
No,
sections
you wouldn't.
from Last of Us.
No, you wouldn't.
I really that was so gross.
Ugh, I like that's one of the reasons I don't want to buy the Last of Us Part 2 remake. I
I
haven't even
like I
played the
like the
regular one.
I like the idea of the roguelike, but like I'm not gonna buy it just because it has a new game mode. It's
I'm
fifty
also not
dollars.
gonna
Go
buy
suck.
it because they were like, okay, we're making this game in Pride Awareness Month. Let's let's make the girl gay.
Uh, I mean, it makes sense that Ellie's gay, but I don't know.
How does it make sense? I mean, Left
She's
Behind.
a bit of a tomboy.
Yeah, but like, meh. The only part
and
that
you know
really
that
solidified that was Left Behind.
It kind of struck me like Ellie would sometimes sniff Riley's hair when she was asleep. It felt really awkward.
What?
It just gave me that sort of like vibe. If that makes sense. Like she
Yeah.
was really awkward around her.
Who was
I don't know.
Riley? Was that the
The
other
the
girl in
one
Left
that the
Behind?
other girl, yeah,
Yeah, the forgetful one that got bit. They
yeah.
were like,
Look
"Oh,
at
we're gonna die
Frankie.
together," and
We're
then
gonna
Ellie
die
just like
together.
didn't. Ellie just
Yeah.
said, "Nah, I'm good." I don't know. I think I'm getting the remake for Christmas on PC, and I think I'm getting the like Steelbook. So I'm kind of excited to replay the game so I can see giraffes in 4K. Not even 4K, 1440p.
Yeah. Is usually Steelbook.
Huh? Yeah, I think I'm getting a Steelbook. There's no
Oh,
disc, but like,
you know what? I got Mortal Kombat 11 in Steelbook. It was like $100, and I got a really cool Scorpion skin. Yeah,
really?
so that was cool. Yeah.
I thought MK11 was okay.
It, I like MKX better, even though
Uh,
I will never play that game
yeah.
again. It used to actually be
I
pretty good.
just,
Remember when we played
yeah,
MKX together?
yeah.
And
It was one of the worst times I've ever had.
I remember you said you put your controller down
I
because the
did.
combo string I had was so long.
I literally, you knocked me in the air. By the time I was like 2/3 health, I was on my phone. My controller was on my desk.
Yeah, Takeda's nasty.
The keto.
Takeda. That was like
Taquito.
the one only cool character that they introduced, and
I
they just
actually
didn't
really
bring him
like
back in
Jason.
MK11.
I really like
Jason
Jason.
is for casuals. I hate
I
Jason
was a
players.
I was a casual and I enjoyed it because I played like very minimal. I think I knew like
Oh, look
one
at me!
combo.
I am Slasher Jason. Yippee!
I throw my machete at you. I'm
Throw my
special.
machete. Yippee!
I've been playing a lot of Lethal Company recently with like people. The game is so damn fun. It's so fun and so scary. It's just I don't know. You can't not play with friends. Like you have to have friends for it. Okay.
I'm doing a puzzle.
What puzzle? What puzzle are you in? Resident
The
Evil
door.
8.
The door.
Which door?
Uh, in the doll puzzle, dollhouse.
Oh, the like eyes and stuff.
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, Dream made an album. I think we talked about this last podcast
I
episode, but I was half awake for that episode, so I don't really
I
remember.
was also trying to focus on getting my shit rocked in Demon Souls, so
Yeah, you messed up. You kind of messed up your whole game cycle on that save. So honestly, just make a new
yeah.
character.
I'm thinking about it, but if I really want to get back into Demon Souls, I will.
Yeah, I'll play that with you. If the
If
co-op would
it
actually work, that'd
works,
be great.
like we
Yeah.
already tried this.
I don't know what it is with FromSoft and making co-op in their games. Just the most difficult
Actually, I
part.
had a completely perfect time with Elden Ring. I had
Actually,
no issues with co-op in
Elden Ring
Elden Ring.
co-op, it's a little finicky, but once you get everything right,
Once
it
you actually
works.
connect,
We
it's
had
fine.
everything right in Demon Souls, but we just couldn't see our summon signs. It was so retarded.
Like we could see our like ghostly like figures, but we couldn't see our soul
Yeah, I
signs.
could see his ghost figure, but I couldn't see his soul sign. I don't know what it is with Miyazaki and him making games. He just has the worst co-op ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they were ever really meant to be co-op games, so
No,
it
they're
kind
more
of makes sense. I
but with
guess
Elden Ring. It kind of tries to integrate artificial co-op,
by
where you're
like
fighting
summon
Call of
signs
Duty.
and stuff.
Yeah, like Call of Duty robots,
What?
like 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 bots in Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I talking about COD. MW3 is trash.
it does not look fun. I played a little bit of the beta.
I really tried to give it a chance.
I played a little bit of the beta, and it's
I
just
couldn't.
it's not great.
I was completely lying to myself too. I was like, this game is sick. And then I got the guns that I actually liked gold, and then I started using guns I didn't like, which was 3/4 of the catalog. I'm just like, oh, this
Yeah,
sucks.
that's kind of what I did. Actually, no, I really had a great time with COD 2019, Modern Warfare
Don't
2019.
people can hate on MW 2019. That game was amazing.
I feel like I
I
feel like
broke like
people like
two
downplay how
controllers
good that
playing the
game
game.
is.
I broke.
I feel like people are always like, "Oh yeah, MW 2019, right? Yeah, that game. That game was average. That game was
No, it was
okay.
not. I spent literally all of
That game is
2019
great.
and like half of 2020 playing that game.
I love that game. I love that game. It's one of my favorite
Ugh.
CODs."
Shit. Yeah, I did not get that hit stick. Um,
So,
it's definitely up there. It's in like top 3 to top 5.
was not paying attention at all. So this baby whips his head around, does a backflip and eats me. He backflips, puts my legs in his mouth and eats me.
He didn't despawn.
No, he didn't despawn it on me like I was hoping he would.
I think I'm actually just genuinely gonna follow the same pathing that I did in that section, just so I can watch him despawn again. Because
Yeah,
what
I
I
don't know.
did was not hard. I literally just followed him.
Yeah, all I did was follow him and hide in the little
I went in
area.
the closet, watched him like walk up the steps. I was just like, oh, okay. And then he's just gone. I'm like, all my immersion is gone. Like
Yeah,
any,
Resident Evil 8 is it's a polished turd. If that makes sense. It's like a golden nugget, but when you break it open, it's like poop inside. It's
I
just runny diarrhea.
RE8 is like a glass cannon. Gameplay
I
phenomenal,
I love the
amazing
gameplay.
combat,
The
amazing,
story
but
is terrible.
story
I
at
really Mother Miranda
eight.
is the worst addition to any of in any of the
Like
Resident Evil games.
they could have made Lady Dimitrescu than Mother Miranda, and it'd be like 2 times better game.
Because at least
At least
well,
she
at least
does something. At least she shows
yeah.
up in the game.
There's like 20 minutes of screen time of this seemingly like revolutionary character
And
who's
all
been
she
like
does is rip your heart out, and then you kill her.
yeah, I don't get it.
At least, like, Heisenberg would talk to you throughout the section. The the fat fish would, like, show up a few times before you fought him.
Yeah.
The doll, you... I don't have much...
The doll is
It
the
was
worst
the
part of
only
the game.
scary part.
It's the
Not
only
even.
scary, but it's also simultaneously the worst part of the game because there's literally nothing to do in it once you
Also,
get
I
past the
got
scary stuff.
so lucky on that, like, on the actual boss fight section. Because I think I was cutting it close down to, like, 1 to 2 seconds before they would attack me. I got through it perfectly fine. And,
Yeah,
like, I mean,
she
I started
has
panicking,
two
but
like garbage tier boss fights. One in Shadows of Rose and one in Resident Evil 8. Her boss fight in Resident Evil 8 is like by far way easier than Heisenberg's, and it's also
Heisenberg's is kind of hard.
on Village of Shadows, the first phase is like really it's
I
like
mean,
near impossible.
it's kind of boring, but it's also, like, kind of fun at the same time.
Yeah, and it's climactic too. Like he's got the particles in the air, and he's the big metal dude.
Also, I hate how Ethan has plot armor. He should have never been able to shoot that last rocket off. He should have died there. There's no reason he perfectly, majestically would have gotten back to the machine like that. It's like, what?
This game you should just play as Chris in this game. Honestly, I don't think Ethan should have been in any other
I
game except for Resident Evil 7.
I enjoyed the Chris part. I
I
really like his pistol.
that we should have just played as Chris in this game. Honestly, I don't know
Like Chris
I don't know.
investigating like the metamycene stuff.
Yeah,
Because at
that would
least
have been way cooler. I feel like I just really don't like
they
Ethan.
just they incorporated Ethan because they were like, we
he was
can't bring back Leon. because we gotta make the remake in 4 years. We'll just throw Ethan in there, make his voice actor come back, and make him do a shitty
He was
performance.
fine in Resident Evil 7 because he didn't
He
talk
didn't
and he was
talk
just kind
much,
of an
but when he
empty.
did talk, it was actually funny. Like
Yeah,
his little
it's
one-liners
the
and
same.
snarky
It's the same
remarks.
deal as like Ajay from Far Cry 4, where he doesn't really talk, but when he does talk, it's like it's tolerable, you know.
I
In this game, he just doesn't shut up, and I don't know if like he hit
got
his
myself
head,
a big one.
and I don't know if he like
He
hit his head
definitely
during the
hit his
van
head.
crash,
Yeah, I was about to say he definitely
but
hit his head during the
it
van
sounds
crash.
like a person had no social experience, but just only watched Looney Tunes and learned how to talk through Looney
No,
Tunes.
they took Leon and tried to incorporate him into Ethan.
Okay, well, and Resident Evil 4 is different because
I'm
it's
not
like
even saying
cheesy, but
Resident
it
Evil
knows that
4.
it's cheesy.
I'm not even
Resident
like
Evil
just
4
saying
knows
Resident
how
Evil 4.
cheesy it is. It doesn't try and be like serious. It doesn't try and like
Yeah. Well, I think
feel
wasn't
serious.
5 like supposed to be like, holy moly, it's like really serious this time.
Yeah, I think so. But you know,
But people didn't like it.
Eddie, for our faithful viewers, you don't know who Eddie is. Probably a
We
couple episodes
tried to
later,
make
you
an
will.
episode with him, but he never had his mic on. It was the Isaac episode, so our first
Yeah, it was
episode.
our first episode. He's in that episode, but he's not. You can't hear him
Like
because he forgot to.
you can hear us talk to him like a few times. I'm pretty sure, but we were still new at
It's like
all
we're
this.
talking to nobody. It's like we're talking to ourselves.
It's literally the brick wall, the guy talking to the brick wall gif. Just womp 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 womp.
Yeah.
We're trying to make these podcast episodes more actual podcast. So that's why we're not just focusing on gameplay. Cough, cough, Demon Souls, cough, cough. I fucked up my whole save. Um, so that's why I just got the silent Madden gameplay in the background. Something to not think about. Just talk. Yeah, we're a little rusty. I haven't done this in a while, but
Yeah. I don't know. I like doing these podcasts.
I
They're
enjoy
fun.
them. They're different. It's something nice to do. What else? Oh yeah, Dream. Back to Dream.
Yeah, right. That I was originally trying
Gumball.
to segue into that, but I don't
Gumball.
know. Yeah, Gumball
Gumball versus
is going after
Dream.
him on Twitter.
And now he's like, oh, I didn't fumble, or not fumble. I didn't group the child. I swear.
Yeah, he finally dropped the response.
He made a 1 hour response video. I'm
I
not watching
watched
all that.
20. I watched 20 minutes. I'm gonna watch it all later. I watched 20 minutes of it, and it looks pretty good so far.
Does it look like actually well made?
It does. It actually does. He's serious about it. He doesn't.
He definitely put the SRS in like the description.
Yeah,
Like
slash serious. Like, guys, this is slash serious.
disclaimer slash SRS. Do
Okay,
not
now
take his joke.
okay, my kids. Watch this hour video that I spent so much time on.
But now he tried to make an album. It's so ass, and I can't
Okay,
even
like,
play it, or else he's gonna find me. He's gonna find my address.
yeah, okay, the thing about Drake, it frustrates me so much because he like could have put effort into it and made like a really like his own like
He could have
style of
done his
music.
own style, yeah, like, but he just
He could
went
have like
TikTok.
done something really experimental, but he made TikTok songs. He made it the worst like
He made
low effort cheesy
emo
pop
boy.
music ever.
Yeah,
He made Machine Gun Kelly
I
emo
was
boy.
about to say that he pulled an MGK.
He made the worst low quality 8-year-old kids bop pop music possible.
Lowering him down to Kids Bop is crazy.
He got a feature with Young Gravy, and you can hear in Young Gravy's voice that he
How
doesn't
much he
want to be
doesn't
there.
want to be there. Yeah.
He just is doing it for the money.
It's like, well, this Minecraft YouTuber is paying you like 300
Well, this
grand to
Minecraft
be
YouTuber
here.
is paying me $3 million, so I taught him how to get hose, and he's teaching me how to play Minecraft. It's an actual bar in the song, by the way. It's an actual thing that he said.
I don't know, dude. It's just
It's a terrible album.
I don't know. You think Dream's ever gonna get his own TV show?
Yeah.
Dream, the Manhunt series. Actually, talking about TV shows, what is your opinion on Fallout the show?
I think it's gonna be the same sort of situation with the Halo show where it sucks.
I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, how have you watched the Halo show?
I watched an episode of it and it made me like unreasonably frustrated about its existence. It's repulsive. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be real.
I just like there's gonna be like a demographic now. It's gonna be Last of Us level, or it's gonna be like Mortal Kombat movie level.
Yeah, I actually like The Last of Us show. I think
I haven't watched it yet, and I'm
I
probably not going to.
I don't like how they did Ellie. I think that
Ellie
they
is just
kind of
annoying. Like, she was annoying in the first game,
she was
but
annoying,
she
but
was
it was
at
like
least
charming in
funny.
the first game. But
It was
like
charming, and
in
then
the
you got
show,
used
she
to
was
her.
just annoying, and she's ugly. Not to be that guy, but like
She's
she
very
looks
ugly.
She looks
She's
hideous.
hideous.
I'm so sorry, Bella Ramsey, but you look disgusting.
Especially in a post-apocalyptic setting. Like, it's just...
I don't expect you to have makeup caked on your face at all times, but you look absolutely hideous, and I'm sorry. You're beautiful in God's eyes.
It looks like the fish from RE8.
She looks like she's like half like she has like half Down syndrome.
She's like half awake. Doesn't want to be there. This is like
Her head is way too big for her body.
it's like the 15th time they recorded like a 2-minute segment. She's just done with it.
Yeah, and then she made a big stink on Twitter about not getting paid as much as Pedro Pascal, who's like,
Of course you're not.
because he's like he's
He's the actual main character. Like, you're like a secondary main character.
This sounds so cringy, but he's like an actual he's an actual actor. He's like an A-lister.
He is.
He's done
He's
stuff for
so
Disney.
good at acting.
And you have Game of Thrones, and that's about it.
You have show that geeks watch.
You have a show that hasn't been good for what, 6 years now?
I don't know. Didn't the show end?
I think it did. Okay, Game of Thrones is also really infuriating to me because
Never watched it, and I'm not going to. I'm not.
basically, the writers for the show, they did a really good job, and Disney was like, hey, we'll pay you a bunch of money to do a Star Wars show, and they got super excited about doing the Star Wars show, so they just kind of rushed through the final season.
Which show?
Game of Thrones.
Which show did they make for Disney? Mandalorian?
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
Shush. I'm getting into it. Anyways, they just kind of rushed through Game of Thrones because they were excited about making a Star Wars show. They put zero effort into it.
Oh, moolah.
Because they did such a terrible job with Game of Thrones, Disney backed out of the show and they're like, yeah, you can't make a show for us.
What?
Yeah. They were like, nah. After that, you can't.
After that monstrosity, we're just very slowly backing out of our deal.
Yeah. So I feel so terrible for them, but that's what you get for just not putting any effort into what made you famous in the first place.
Oh, I'm on the throne of games, unlimited bacon.
It's so silly.
I was wondering how long we were just gonna stay silent.
Okay, but yeah, Dream made a bad album, and he made actually a pretty decent response video to the grooming allegations, but, you know.
Alright. Let me see, what else we got? Mitten Squad.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Ben Squad. He was a great content creator.
Actually, I really liked his, which one? I liked all his Fallout New Vegas videos.
I loved his Fallout 4 videos.
I liked his Fallout 4 videos. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like his Fallout 3 videos, but that's because I don't like Fallout 3.
I don't like Fallout 3, so, you know.
I didn't watch any of his Skyrim videos because I don't like Skyrim.
I also don't like Skyrim. I don't like any of Bethesda's games, if I'm being honest with you.
Bethesda makes some shitty games, but they make one good game every century. Or every decade.
Their game design is like really outdated. Like Fallout was cool like 20 years ago. and Skyrim was cool when it first released, but like it's like
Skyrim was good when it first released. They've tried to make more Elder Scrolls games. It's
they've
just,
they've like, oh yeah, we're the guys who made Skyrim, but like Skyrim is garbage now because like what was cool 20 years ago in gaming isn't really that cool anymore.
and they
Skyrim is
also,
kind of mid,
yeah,
if
they
I'm being
also got to
100%
the
with you.
point of, guys, you want to play Skyrim but online? And then Rockstar came out with Red Dead Online and completely blasted them.
I wish Rockstar put some more effort into Red Dead Online because I actually really liked Red Dead Online.
Well,
But
it was just like, I'm pretty sure it was just a side project.
kinda, that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like the middle child.
I don't know. I never fully played Red Dead 1. I played Undead Nightmare and got bored of it. And I played like the first few missions of Red Dead 2. And
Yeah,
that's
they
really
tried to
it.
charge me $50 to buy Red Dead Redemption 1 on the
I'm
PlayStation
not
5, and
I ain't
I
doing
was
all that.
not, I am not doing all that. Alright?
I will go back to my Xbox One S and play the
I can
360
dig
backwards
my
compatible.
PlayStation 3 out of storage and just play it on that. I don't need to spend
I don't need
$50 to play
to
it on the PlayStation 5.
I don't
Okay?
need to take a mortgage out of my house to do that.
I don't know. GTA 6 trailer reveal. I
That's
think we already talked about
crazy
that
to me.
last episode. Like we're here now because like we have actual like tangible evidence of its existence now. That's pretty cool.
I really thought it was just gonna be something they hyped up and like never did.
Yeah, like Cyberpunk.
Portal 3. Oh, what?
Half-Life 3. Whoa, Half-Life Alex. I mean, sorry.
Because we really, really liked Half-Life Alyx, right?
I loved Half-Life Alex. I had to buy an entire VR headset to play that one.
I was actually because I saw my Rift or not Rift Quest 1. Dude, that thing is like I remember last time I played it, I got an error saying it overheated and that one of my fans broke inside. I was like, "What?" And then I never had the issue again. I was like, "Huh?"
That's a little silly.
So, I don't know if like
I have like the PlayStation VR 1, and that's okay for what it
I
is, I
think you
guess.
need VR 2 to play Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 or not 7,
Yeah, I'm not
4.
buying the VR2 though because I just don't play any of my VR games anymore because
I
the novelty kind of wears out after you get motion sickness
Yeah, and like you get headaches
and the
because of how heavy the
cameras are
headset
really
is.
yeah, and like the cameras like gets really blurry if you're not looking into it right. It's just such a hassle to play games.
Like you put the headset on, you have to strap it into your
Oh my gosh,
liking.
dude! The worst thing I've ever done in my entire life is going upstairs in VR. It's the weirdest, most terrible feeling in my skull I've ever had in my entire life.
They don't know how to do it, so they just jitter your camera up and down.
No, it feels weird because my feet are planted on the floor, but I'm going up, and it makes my head hurt so bad. I can't do it.
I don't know. What a game I think would be good in VR.
What?
It's either gonna be really good or horrible. Mirror's Edge.
People would like be throwing up all over themselves by doing it, but like at a certain point,
Like if you got
like
used to it, like I always liked the Mirror Edge games. I just could never beat them. Sorry, I got really loud there.
they were fun. I liked them.
I tried Catalyst, and then I got like 3/4 of the way through Catalyst, and then I played like the first few missions of the first game. So I don't know, but
Dying
uh,
Light is better.
I'd rather go play
There's
Dying
no
Light.
reason to play. There's no reason to play Mirror's Edge games anymore. It's just go play Dying Light.
I really want to play RE8 in VR though.
Yeah. Funny story though. The last time I tried to boot up Dying Light,
It completely crashed your.
backstabbed me.
It completely destroyed your whole
What
console.
happened was that the disc was broken, but basically what it did was it would tell my PlayStation 5 that I'm not broken. It's that game over there. It's Destiny 2.
I was gonna say no. It was Destiny 1 because we were still playing it at the time.
Yeah, it was Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, not me. I'm not broken. I work perfectly fine.
I'm
So
like,
every time I would try and load into like a
no,
digital
it was
game I
literally
had, or I
any
had the
game
disc in
that you
this,
had.
yeah, any game. No, if I had the disc in the system, it would say that the data was corrupted for any
Corrupted.
digital game I had,
Yeah.
and I had to delete it and re-download it all over again. It was so it was infuriating.
It's like, how does it even get to that point?
I don't know, but
And then,
Dying
couldn't
Light
you
Enhanced
not even
Edition.
play Dying Light as well?
No, I had to toss it. The disc wouldn't work.
I remember I got so mad at GTA 5 loading screens that I snapped my Xbox One disc in half. I was
You were
like,
an Xbox kid.
I was, but like, literally, I think I was in a loading screen for like 45 minutes, and I was just like, I'm done. You hear the like, bing on my mic, and all I hear is just, it was so perfect too. It was right in half. And I just threw it in my trash. I was like, so, what are we playing now?
I don't think I've ever done that with a game before, but I remember one time I hit my PlayStation 4 controller so hard against my bed that like the R2 fell off and the entire side of it was like cracked. That's about as far as like the destruction of like video gaming
Oh,
like
I've
stuff
broken
goes.
so many headsets and controllers. It's crazy. I
Actually, no.
remember
After I got Elden Ring, I think it was I had my black PlayStation 5 controller,
the one you took
and
the front plate
I
off.
was I was fighting the Leonine Misbegotten, and I got so mad that I literally ripped off the game, like the pad in the front.
I think my most recent broken controller that wasn't just by stick drift was Cromorax. I was like, I was trying to just hit like one of the like grips on my chair, but I angled it to the left a little bit.
Oh
It went
yeah, and the
straight,
thumbstick
yeah,
went like off. It came off.
and it wouldn't go back down. And I tried to fix it and completely destroyed the wire to my battery.
I was playing Siege one day and I got killed. I don't remember what happened during the kill, but all I know is that I kicked my mic while it was still on my side of my controller, and the jack like ripped out of like the mic. So
Uh,
simultaneously, I lost the mic feature of my one controller, and I couldn't use that mic anymore.
I I think I lost a brawl game and or I threw my headset and like I'm pretty sure the whole right earphone just came off. I was like, fuck. So I had the old like Turtle Beach Stealth 600. I think I actually broke that headset like 15 times. And we just get it replaced every time from Walmart.
It's like, Ethan snapped his mic in half again. Let's take a trip down to old Wally World.
It really was like that. I'd have the headset for like 2 months max, and then I'd either throw it down enough that it would just like break the mic, or I'd like physically snap the headset in half.
I had the garbage little $15 PlayStation microphone, and the same sort of situation would happen with me. Like every other week, I would go to my dad's and we'd buy another mic because they would already be mangled to shreds
I
because of
remember.
Fortnite.
I think. Yeah, I remember this so clearly. So I was in Nuketown backyard. Okay, this was like 2017 of Black Ops 3. And we were getting ready for Michael Myers with like my old group, my old group. And I was like, I had earbuds at the time because I don't
I
know. I
remember
think
using earbuds to converse with people in Destiny 2 when it first came out.
yeah, I had earbuds at the time, and I was just like flinging them around because I was bored. I think someone was AFK. I think I got a little too close to my TV. One hit it so hard, the whole screen shattered. I was like,
You whipped your TV with a pair of
shit.
headbuds.
Yeah. And then I also I think it was Apex. I lost like it was me, Logan, and one of my older friends. I think I lost 15 games in a row. Okay. I threw my controller on my desk. I still have the same Xbox controller.
Alright.
I threw it on my desk. It bounced up and slammed in the corner of my monitor that I have right now. Well, I had to get it replaced. This is a $400 monitor. It was, and we go to Best Buy, right, to get it replaced because we had warranty on it. Want to know what they say?
What?
We can't fix physical damage to it.
Well, what's the purpose of
What?
the warranty
That's
then?
what I'm saying. What's the purpose of a warranty? So I had to pay $400 for a new monitor, and I still have that monitor.
Oh, wait, no. I remember this now. I was 5 years old. I was playing Super Mario World on my Wii U gamepad because that was when the Wii U came out.
Oh, I
I
missed
was,
the
I
Wii
was,
U.
I was, I was playing Super Mario World because my parents had downloaded it because they wanted to play it for
3D World?
nostalgia. Not 3D World, Super Mario World, like the fourth Mario game ever made for the Super Nintendo back in
Oh,
1991.
yeah. Just say that's. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I was fighting the little dinosaurs on the platform, and I remember getting so mad that I slammed my Wii U controller down on the stand at the end of my bed, and it like snapped the screen in half.
I remember, shit, dude.
That was like the limited edition like Zelda one too, so it was like extra.
Oh, it hurt even more.
Yeah,
Oh, that must hurt. Um,
yeah.
I used to skate like a little bit, and I had
Mhm.
this like nice skateboard, and I had it on my floor. I didn't know my Switch was under it. I got up, like it's all wrapped up in a blanket, right? Because I think I just threw my blanket
I
down
mean,
and it
I'm
landed
pretty
on it.
sure if you sneezed on your Switch, it would combust into flames. But you know, whatever.
But I got up and I moved my skateboard. Turns out it was grip taped down on the screen, so there's a huge scratch through the whole thing. I got a new Switch last year and I barely used it. But
The Switch is
like,
such a garbage console. I wish Nintendo would just make another like home console. I wish they would stop trying to
yeah,
force the Switch to
they
live
should just
longer than
make
it needs
another
to.
Wii.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like the Wii U was weird, but like it was interesting, I guess.
Wii U 2.
The Nintendo Switch needs to die now. Like they're trying to
It's been the
release.
longest lasting Nintendo console since the Wii.
Yeah, they need to just put it down. Okay, they keep trying to release all these modern games on it now. They released Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch and it gets like 20 frames tops. All of the textures look like clay.
It's like
I'm pretty sure if you do the Omni-Man fatality, the game just crashes. Like, it will not let you do that fatality because it requires, like, to load so much data on screen. The Switch just can't handle it.
just overheat, just like combust in your hands.
You fatality your own Switch, effectively.
No, what was I gonna say? Oh, I them keeping the Switch alive is like having like this like a 19-year-old dog who you have to feed like 20 pills a day to.
Yeah, like,
It's like
it's like the
just let
American
it
dog
die.
spit where, like, it pees, like, powder or something like that.
It's just like just let it go, man.
Just put it down,
Uh,
please.
I remember I got so scared because I was playing Luigi's Mansion 3, okay? Uh, I got so mad at the final boss, I hit my Switch across my knee. Both Joy-Cons snapped off, and my screen was just gray. So I was like, do I tell my mom? What do I do? So,
Mom, my Nintendo 3DS, it just kind of exploded randomly. Isn't that
oh, dude,
crazy?
I used to have the 3DX XL, and I had like the SNES Special Edition. I think I accidentally like climbed out of bed and like lightly stepped on it. Whole screen shattered. I was so upset.
I think I remember, I was playing on my Wii, and I was playing Mario Party Online, and I think a guy got, like, a golden pipe and, like, beat me out by 1 star at the end of the game. I got so mad, I threw my Wii remote at this TV screen, The whole screen was just like it was like just colors. There wasn't anything to actually look at on the screen. So I was like, I'll tell my mom in the morning. I woke up, turned the TV on. It worked perfectly. There was nothing wrong with it in the morning. I have no idea what happened, but I just
It was a
divine
god. It
intervention.
was. I was about to say divine intervention just kicked in.
It just it was like I was like, all right, buddy,
All
fix your
right, I
TV.
see. I see you up there. I see what you're doing.
It had that same like energy as like when you go to take like a massive poop
And
and
then
when
you
you go to
ghost
wipe.
wipe.
Yeah, you ghost wipe. I
You're
hate
like,
ghost
oh,
wipes.
I
I
love.
feel
I
like
feel so dirty though.
I feel so paranoid after I ghost wipe because like I can't like I feel like I'm
I
like
have to
getting
wipe
skid marks
like,
on my underwear.
yeah, I have to wipe like 4 times extra. I'm like, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. I
We wrote down a bunch of stuff to talk about, and we
we
only
have
talked about
not
like
we.
two of the topics to talk about. We just been kind of spitballing.
We spent like 45 minutes just rambling to each other ideas. Just we barely used any of them.
I feel so cheated, but I also kind of like this because it feels more natural. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, what was I saying though about? Oh, so my Switch. So I came to the conclusion if I hit it on my knee more, it will work. So I hit it on my knee 4 times. Then I punched the screen, and it just comes back to life. I'm like, what?
It's like that one meme where the engineer where the guy hits the TV
Yeah,
with the hammer.
yeah, it just completely fixes itself. I was just like, what? Okay. And then I think I threw my Switch after. I think I died again. The pause, it just says like, I'm done. I think I threw it at my dresser. I was just, nope, never again. And I went back after like a week. I was like, fine, I'll beat it. I was so mad. I don't know why. What else? Um, I threw my controller playing Shipment 24/7 on MW 2019 at like my little nightstand. Completely just shattered into pieces. I was like, it was Christmas break too, so I had to like I got a new controller, or I had to get like a new controller like the next day. I was like, shit. Because I was playing with my brother at the time. He just goes, "What did you do?" I'm like, if you want to see, you should probably come up. I I think I kept the buttons for a while in like a plastic Ziploc baggie.
I did that with my black controller. God rest its soul. I totally destroyed that controller. Like
Yeah, well, when I snapped like the battery cable on my white one, I took it out to a garage and just took a hammer to it.
yeah. After a certain point, I just like tore it in half because it was already bent in half. So I just kind of like
Just finished it
brutality it.
off.
Yeah.
I still have. Oh, how did I just get a flag? But wait, pause. I gotta see what this is. Roughing pasture. Yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? I think I've only gotten one brutality ever, and I was running Jason against, I think it was a scorpion. This man was getting railed and would not stop. Like, he wouldn't stop trying to rematch me. And
Yeah.
at, like, a point, he finally won, and then immediately quit out the game. I was like, what? It was like 5 games that we played. I won the first 4, and I was just getting, like, tired. I was just like, okay. Because he was just spamming the move. You know where, I think it's down left circle
What's
where
that? I can't remember what that one is.
where you like teleport to the other side and like in fire, like teleport behind your enemy.
That's down left square. That's yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Down left square.
Yeah, and you just like teleport behind him and like try and hit him. I
Yeah.
literally just crouch, wait for him to do it, and then uppercut him and start my combo. he wouldn't stop trying it. It's just got to the point where it was like sad. You could tell he was really trying.
Yeah, I think the first time I did a brutality was I was fighting a bot. I was like 8 years old. I was playing Kung Lao, and I was on the map where you can throw the old lady.
Oh yeah, did you get
And
the
I was
old lady
yeah,
brutality?
I had no idea what I had done, and the old lady started beating up the guy, and I thought it was the most amazing thing in the world.
How do you? Don't you have to get the last hit with the grandma or something like
I
that?
think, so, but you also have to like spam a button. So I guess I was like, yeah, and I just kept spamming the punch button correctly,
Yeah.
and I did it on
Or you
accident.
probably, I think you had to like continuously spam the throw button.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
know.
R1 it was. I don't know. I I enjoyed MKX. It was definitely
I
one of
really
the
did
best
like
Mortal
the story
Kombats.
is probably one of the worst stories in like the franchise, but it's not like it's known for its
I
story
don't
anyway.
pay attention to it.
I do love MKX, I'll never play it again, but I got really good at it, and I'm content with where I left off.
Yeah. Damn. What time is it? It is 1:14. That's almost been an hour. I mean, I'm down to keep
How long
going.
is this? How long has this podcast episode been? We could probably keep going. I got
50
energy in
minutes.
myself. I think once we hit probably around
Like
the hour
hour
and 10 mark, we
15.
should probably stop.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's look at some ideas.
Yeah, I think about converting to orthodoxy.
Yeah, explain that because I don't have any experience or
Well,
like
I always try and just figure out like what's closest to the truth and
what do
stuff.
I want to do?
For a while, I kind of like studied apologetics and stuff on
What's
my own, and
apologetics?
it's where you learn how to argue with other people about like Christianity and stuff.
So that's
It's
why
fun.
you always argued with the people in Daisy.
Yes,
I see.
yes, indeed. But I got kind of content with where I was at after that, so I was like, all right, like, well, like, what do I actually believe? And I got into this really big rabbit hole with like the Great Schism and stuff, and I don't want
I
to. I'll spare you the details, but it came down to Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy. And Eastern Orthodoxy is the closest to what the first like church leaders worship like. So
and
that's kind of where I landed on.
Catholicism is like kind of gay.
Corrupted by the Roman government. Mid.
Soy and blue pill.
It's so soy.
So soy.
It's like, I'm gonna pray you Mary.
Hey, a woman.
It's your mama of Jesus.
Titty.
Alright. But enough of that. Um, what else has been going on in your life, Ethan? Bless you, jeepers. You.
Just got on Christmas break. Had some midterms. Got like 2 A's. I think I got an A on the algebra one. So I'm gonna say 3 A's, a B, and a C. I mean, could have definitely done better, but like, I ain't doing all that. Kinda. I don't
I'm
know.
not looking to be fish food. Like, what is it with this section of the game where Ethan just says the most, like, terrible doggy doo-doo one-liners ever?
I don't know. They called whoever's voice actor is in the office and was like, "Hey, we're gonna give you this comic book we got from Barnes and Noble. You're just gonna spit out some one-liners from the cheesy villain, okay?"
I like Barnes & Noble. It's my favorite bookstore to go to. There's one next to the movie theater where I live. We go and get pizza, and then we go to the bookstore after we go to the movies. It's fun. I like it.
I don't remember the last time I went to the movie theater was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I don't go a lot.
Yeah. What is
Five
the
Nights at
purpose of me looping
Freddy's.
around and coming back here? Like, what do I gain? Like, why am I
Which part?
like where you have to push the two minecarts down? Like, what? Like, there's
Oh,
like another
yeah,
minecart
that's
appears
so
out of
dumb.
nowhere.
I was thinking about that. I was like, where did this second one come from?
It just like it has me loop around for no reason, and then just a minecart appears out of nowhere for me to push
Like,
down again. I don't
the
know.
game decides to give us magnum ammo, and then spawns a minecart. It's like,
Yeah,
what is this? It doesn't make sense. Game's weird.
it just spawned in
I
front of my
enjoy it
very
though.
eyes. I have no idea what just happened. I don't know. This is stupid.
Like, I can tell, like, they really tried with the RE engine and stuff. but I think they were running out of time for like story, so they just threw some shit together.
Yeah.
They were like, Ethan, Mia is Mother Miranda. We find Mia in a cave because she had testing done because like we had to bring that idea back from RE7 because get it like she's in a cave in a cage. We use the same.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
I guess we have 5 minutes because it only goes to an hour. I guess it caps.
Oh, what?
I I,
Section's
I
lame.
guess, but whatever. Um, what else do we got to talk about? Yeah. Lego Fortnite's useless. Fortnite Festival has some of the shittiest songs I
Yeah, they
have
picked
seen.
like some of the worst songs possible.
I'm not playing Fortnite OG remix in a Guitar Hero setting.
It's so lame.
Also, why would we add Buddy Holly and Believer by Imagine Dragons?
They Believer by Imagine Dragons and Weezer, my favorite combinations.
Ooh, I'm just like Buddy Holly. Like
I
that
really
guy.
hate Weezer.
Well, I mean, they have had like Zombies
Everyone
good.
thinks you're cool when
Zombies
you're
good.
on drugs. Zombie's good. Greg Van Fleet is fine. Never
They've
been the
had
biggest fan, but
they've had like a few good songs. Like I like Savior Tears. Uh, it's I'm also just a fan of The Weeknd.
I don't like The
So
Weeknd, but I'm glad that you find something in him to enjoy.
I don't know. I like his beats and how he phrases things. I don't know how to like explain it. I just like him.
I kind of like Starboy,
The song or the album?
the song.
I'm a motherfucking star boy. Like that one.
Yeah, he says it's so zesty.
I'm a motherfucking star boy.
Weeknd is the type of guy to go to Starbucks and eat a cake pop for breakfast.
Uh, Cake pops are disgusting. I do like
Yeah.
Starbucks though. Starbucks is fire.
I like the frappuccinos and I like their vanilla lattes, and that's about it.
The pumpkin ice or the pumpkin chai tea latte is absolutely delicious. Like it's so good.
I don't like pumpkin flavors, but I do like pumpkin things. I like pumpkin
Well,
pie. I
like
like
it tastes exactly like pumpkin pie, just in a drink. It's like it's so good.
pre-chewed pumpkin pie.
Oh, it it's good. Plus, it has like a tinge of chai tea to it, so it's like cinnamony. It's pumpkin
Chai tea,
pie.
you're saying tea, bro. What are you saying? Chai tea, chai means tea, bro. I hated that so much.
Oh, it wasn't even funny. It was just ironic. Oh,
Everybody was into like, oh, Indian man, he's funny.
yeah, because we really needed that.
We really needed a chai tea commentary in life.
Yeah. Talking about Fortnite modes though. Race mode's mid. I find it kind of dumb.
I, I just, it's basically just Roblox at this point, where there's a bunch of like garbage trash extra modes to do, and there's like two good
Yeah.
ones.
Lego is okay. I think it's
I,
better if you actually like put your mind to it and
I
start
mean,
playing.
it's a game mode, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're running out of time here, so
Yeah.
expect a new episode in the weeks to come. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a good time
Have a
wherever you're
holly jolly
at.
time of the year.
Um, don't get too drunk on eggnog or something. I don't know.
I drink non-alcoholic eggnog. Oh, I can't find any eggnog in the stores near me. So this
I've
is like the
never
one time
tried
of year
eggnog,
non-alcoholic
and I
eggnog.
really don't want to try it. I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
it tastes pretty good, honestly. I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm,
It's like
I'm more excited for like the ham and shit. That'll be good.
yeah.
Also presents. I'm gonna probably have like a new game
Yeah.
for my background. Probably like I don't know if I'll do Hitman in case I do
Uh,
get it.
I already have Payday 3. Ethan says you might get Payday 3. Might be Payday
If
3
I
as
don't get
well.
Payday 3 for Christmas, then I'll buy it. But we're not doing that for a podcast background. Unless we want to do like a gameplay video.
We'll do a gameplay. I mean, gameplay videos aren't beyond us. I think that's probably
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, that's what our third podcast episode was anyways. Alright, have a Merry Christmas. Be holly jolly. Do not be an asshole. Enjoy your presents. Spend time with your family and have a great day or night. I don't give a shit.